Hey, it's Dallas with March's edition of Whatever It Takes. This month we're going to talk about insecurities and body image. All of this is all a mental state. You can make it positive, you can make it negative. It is what you make out of it. And it's a set attitude. You can look at something as, do I want to achieve this? Or is it impossible to achieve it? If you say it's impossible to achieve, you are going to believe that, and it's going to be unobtainable to get to. But if you look at something positive, you're going to put stuff into action. You're going to put a plan in place, and you're going to say, I'm going to get there. So other ways to get more self-confidence or confidence in general is to be very self-motivated, to have that positive mindset, to put goals in place, put a plan in place to get there, and changing your idea of perfect. This also ties into body image. A lot of times people have that image of perfect family life and perfect body image, and they want that. They want what they are saying everybody else has. However, it's not what everybody else has. Let's face it. We're all normal. We all have crazy body shapes. No two people are shaped alike. You know, you have to really face up to the facts and change that idea of perfect. Happiness is my idea of perfection. My happiness with my family, my happiness with my children, my happiness with, doing fun things, doing things with friends, doing things with teams. That's my idea of perfection, just being happy. It's nothing about that idea of perfect that is put out there by media, that everybody should, be in the same lane, move in the same way. That's not a realization at all. So I think you have to get to that point in your life where you realize that you have to be comfortable with who you are. And I'm not saying to settle by any means, but if you have to get to that point in life where you're just like uncomfortable, and that's a state of confidence in itself. That's a huge step in confidence. It's being comfortable with yourself, and that's huge, because the opposite of confidence is insecurities, and you get insecurities by putting yourself up against other people and wanting what they want, or thinking that what they have is what you should have, trying to live a parallel life with somebody that don't care, that you don't know, and oh yeah, it's not your life, so you're not going to be happy in it. So having confidence is honestly, I think, for me and for anybody out there, is finding your true happiness. Body image is the perception of how, perfect you think your body is. And like I said, we are all built different. We all have a different frame, and no two people are going to be alike. So having that goal of the perfect, little bitty waist and whatever, or, for guys, a muscle body or whatever, it's not unattainable, but if you're not built to be that way, then it's going to be very hard to achieve. So I think you have to get to a point where you can look at your body in the mirror, which I know is hard for some people to do, and say, okay, is there something I can change that I want to change? Work on it. Put a very good effort into working on it. And then you'll have that confidence of, okay, I worked on this and it looks, 100% better, or I can see improvement. just knowing that you put your best efforts forward and made your body image what you want out of it. And if there's things that you can't obtain, look at those goals and see if it's something that that's a realistic goal, or if it's just something you're not putting enough effort in. Always have that mindset of being trying to be comfortable with yourself. Again, not settling. If you want more and you're pushing yourself to do more, hats off. But definitely trying to accept the things you can't change. But if there's things you can change, putting those self-motivation skills intact and working toward those. I look forward to seeing you in April. We are going to talk about consistency in our fitness and our diet, and how having a consistent plan can help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And we're going to talk about putting yourself first, which is hard for a lot of people, but sometimes you have to. So I will see you in April. Bye.